What's up guys, Josh back here, and I'm wearing my mask in the house. Actually, I'm allowed to take it off in the garage, but I work in corrections, and Friday the 27th of March I was in direct contact with somebody that was confirmed to have the coronavirus on the 1st of April. So I believe he was infected when I was in contact with him. So my wife and I have decided to quarantine myself away from my family just to make sure that I'm not showing any symptoms. But anyway, I feel fine. I don't have any of the symptoms that the CDC says to be concerned about. But if you guys have been following me and wondering what turbo kit I'm going to do on the R32, I've got it in the box here. So let's pull that out and open it up and take a look at him. And as far as my proximity to this individual, I opened a door 3 different times and he passed by me within like a 12-inch distance to me. And at the time, my agency didn't have any type of masks or anything. And I didn't start wearing this mask until yesterday because we had nothing to wear. So these are all handmade by like my wife and her friends. So anyway, what you guys are probably curious about, rather than my health, is what's in this box. So we have got this model number, and it's from Right Hand Drive Japan. Kind of cool, there's some Japanese newspaper packaging on the inside. Alright guys, well here's the model number. So I went with the Nismo R1 turbos, which are made in Japan. I figured since these are specifically designed for the RB26 with stock internals, made by Garrett, who specializes in turbos, I just couldn't get over the fact with the HKS turbos that they just use a conventional journal bearing versus these are ball bearing. I just couldn't get past that. But yep, full steel turbines, come fully assembled with the wastegate actuator and everything on them. Just the model numbers of that stuff for you if you guys would like to see it. And then this kit comes complete with everything you need. So you have all your water lines, you've got your lock plates, comes with your turbo studs as well. So all your model numbers. It's really nice because all these parts are expensive to purchase separately if you buy like a different turbo kit. And the biggest thing for me versus like Tomei or some of the other kits, I didn't want to have to deal with different types of water lines, so I like that this is going to fit in all factory. And here's all your other gaskets for your turbo outlet pipes, turbo to manifold, all the different copper crush washers and gaskets, and it tells you specifically which one goes where, which is nice. Oil return line, and yeah, so let's take a look at these a little bit more. So the M24 .42 AR. So the compressor inlet is around 52 millimeters, and then 42 the compressor housing fan. And then the back side, I'm not sure what it is. I'll put the numbers up on the screen. I don't got them on me right now. All your oil feed lines. See the model number there, made in Japan, which is pretty cool. So I wanted to get a good look at the where the exhaust is going to flow from the exhaust manifold into the actual turbo. And you can see that the Tomei is actually a little bit bigger. So if you measure the width, you're roughly 51 is what I'm measuring. R1 turbos are quite a bit smaller. They're right around 44, and the other dimension almost 37. 37 versus 40. So this is quite a bit bigger all the way around. So I know these are a lot bigger than stock. When I get the stock ones off, we'll compare for flow. And then just a good look at the wastegate, like the divide. There's a little divide here from the turbine. This looks like it will fit almost perfectly size-wise. So that's kind of how the mock-up's going to look with the turbo outlet pipe. And as far as the manifold, gonna look something like that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Each one of these turbos are rated for 280 PS, so 560 total. I was looking at the Garrett GT2860 R-7s, and those guys are rated to flow around 500 PS. So these are kind of between the Dash 5 and the Dash 7 as far as power output. So I kind of wanted something right in the middle. And yeah, we'll see how they do. And I wanted to get a good size comparison of the outlet pipe area. And so if we put the stock gasket on there, you can see kind of size-wise how it's going to measure all the way around, which this fits perfectly with the R1 turbo. And if you take that same gasket and put it over here, just to compare size, the HKS is a little bit bigger, but will still mount right up. Size-wise on the turbo inlet, I'm measuring approximately 37 millimeters. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about these. I'm hoping to make between 425 to 450 wheel horsepower using the stock internals, stock camshafts. I might replace the cam gear so I can adjust the timing on those. Let me know what you guys think. I might just put it on just with the stock engine to see what it can do, and then maybe someday in the future do an HKS step 1 V cam, or do like some Tomei pond cam type V or something like that. Something real mild. I want my car to be very reliable. I'm not looking for something that's going to have so much horsepower where I'm going to have to replace the head studs. I don't want the head studs to stretch, and I don't want to blow the head gasket or anything like that. So I'm trying to do a mild build. I want a reliable build and something that is fun to drive, because my car makes 322 wheel horsepower now at 15 pounds of boost, and these guys, you know, can be turned up a little bit more. So I just want something that pulls a little bit more. I don't want anything crazy. I'm okay with the stock characteristics of the engine as far as like the torque and stuff like that. I don't think my car feels like it has a lot of turbo leg. So it'll be interesting to see how the boost comes on these versus the stock turbos, because the stock ones make pretty fast boosts with those ceramic turbines in the exhaust housing. So it'd be nice to have these steel ones so I can turn it up, and yeah, I'm freaking excited. So, well, Tommy Fresh, I appreciate the comment down below, and I saw last week you recommended to get the HKS GT-SS, the new 3 Series ones, and I actually bought those last summer and ended up trading them to get my boost up done, so get the ECU installed from Link, the G4, the wideband O2 sensor, had my fuel injectors cleaned, had my car dyno tuned, and I decided to go with the Garrett because the dyno charts that I can see, the Garretts are building more horsepower on the high end, and I'm not sure if that's ball bearing or what it is, but Tommy, thanks for the advice. Hopefully I didn't upset you. And I kind of need some advice. I'm not sure if I should maybe port match the exhaust manifold to match up with the exhaust inlet on the turbo. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this project. I figured while my wife has me on quarantine, why not come out to the garage, get something done, like installing my turbos on the RB26 and trying to finally make some big power now that I've been through all the suspension, I've been through the brakes, I've been through pretty much everything on the car, so I can safely take it out and safely drive it. Now I'm ready to make some power. And I'm glad to show you guys this video of the Nismo R1 turbos because I can't find a single video anywhere on the internet actually showing these things besides just a clip of a car that claims they have them installed. So hopefully you guys enjoy seeing these up front and up close and in person. But yeah, I cannot wait to get these installed. And I just found something that is pretty upsetting when I was taking a quick look at the engine. Looks like my N1 headlights took a rock to them yesterday, and it's chipped all the way through right in the center, so water's gonna get in there, which is damn sad because these are expensive. If anybody knows a good place to get a pair, I think if I'm correct, the N1 ones are the base model that are the same headlights that are used in the base model R32, so I can probably order them from Yahoo Auctions and get a good deal on them. But yeah, that kind of makes me sad. Sucks. Must have took a rock yesterday driving on the freeway. So yeah, this is my engine. Got the HKS EVC6 2.4, all stock internals, bigger radiator, blitz downpipe, HKS exhaust, Kakimoto test pipe. This has a Link G4 ECU, so it's running off of MAP. The sensors aren't even hooked up. So yeah, pretty excited. I think these are going to be a good build. If you guys would like to follow the progress down below, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be installing these probably in like the next week or so you guys can follow that journey and see what type of power these make. And once I get them installed, I have to, of course, pick some bigger fuel injectors and a fuel pump. So give me some comments down below what you guys are thinking. I'm thinking of doing a Nismo fuel pump and what are they? The SARD 850cc injectors. I think that should be a good setup for the power levels I'm looking at. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.